So, Donald Trump caves in, the government reopens. Or does he? Did he lose a battle yet the war rages on? Or is it a masterful stroke of genius and 8,435th degree chess? Let's break down the possibilities. Donald Trump caves. Shutdown goes on for 35 days. Longest shutdown in American history. And after 2 paychecks, all of a sudden, Donald Trump blinks. He says, I can't stand to see this suffering anymore. I'll do what you want, Nancy. And I'll give you 3 weeks, bitch, to come up with something or we're shutting this shit down again. You're getting a 3-week furlough. And then what? He shuts it down again, right? And then ultimately caves again for what? Another 3 weeks? Is that caving? Doesn't sound like caving. If he was caving, he'd have probably signed the fucking actual funding bill. Funded him for the year. Gave him 3 weeks. I will pay the people what they deserve, and I will give them 3 weeks more of paychecks to save up for the next shutdown. This is not caving. Not by my definition of caving in to anything. This is delaying things. Now, is it a battle lost, yet the war rages on? No, I don't think so. Because battles have semi-decisive ends. I say semi-decisive ends because sometimes both sides have men leave the field of battle. But usually there is a decisive victory of one sort or another. That's how the battle ends. There has been no decisive anything here. There has been a delay. There has been a stay of combat for 3 weeks. And then the beatings will resume. Right? Is this somehow tactically a political maneuver? I think so. What did Donald Trump say? Oh, I'll own this shutdown. And then he proceeded to blame the Democrats because the Democrats wouldn't come to the table and deal. Right? He offered all manner of stuff. Made it very public, everything he was offering. And they continued to say no. Here's the thing. When you say no, as Nancy has done so many times, you kind of paint yourself into a corner where you have no options. You've said no. Ask Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez what that's like. She voted against the Democrats' bill because it funded ICE. Because she said, I'm not going to do that. So any bill that comes up that has funding for ICE in it, she's going to vote fucking no. So, like, but Nancy's worked herself into a position where she's going to say no. She's got to say no. No. Because that's her hardline stance, right? Donald Trump has said, well, I'm getting a wall. One way or another, I'm getting a wall. And one way or another, he's going to get his wall. Like, this is just going to happen. It is. It's going to happen. Sorry, folks. It's going to happen. Right? So 3 weeks is going to pass, and the Democrats are not going to deal in good faith. They might. In which case, he's won. Right? He just wants a fucking wall. They give him the wall, he wins. No matter what. That's just what happens. He wants the wall. This is now the thing he's working on. And he's not going to fuck around until it's done. He's not going to do other things. He'll do other things. He'll do side projects. Yeah, talk to North Korea, whatever. But this is his thing now. You have his full attention on this. He's not budging anywhere else until this is fucking done. Right? The world will stop turning until this is resolved. And so 3 weeks is going to go by. They're not going to deal in good faith. They're not going to approve any funding for the wall because that is the position that they have made. No. He said, look, I'm willing to give you DACA shit. I'm willing to amnesty for all of them. Fuck it. I want my goddamn wall. If they're here, fuck it. Let's just figure it out and then give me the wall. Something that I've been saying for a long time now. And he's like, I don't care. Just give me the fucking wall. Just give me the goddamn funding to protect the fucking country. And they're like, no. So when this continues for the next 3 weeks, what do you think he's going to say? He's going to say, man, I'm offering them everything. What? They keep telling me no. What do you want? What do you want me to do? They got 2 more weeks, 1 more week, a few more days. Now it's done. They've said no to everything because everything involves a goddamn wall and they don't want it. So, here's what we're going to do. We'll shut down the fucking government again. But this time, it isn't my fault. I've offered everything they've asked for, and they keep saying no. So, don't call this the Trump shutdown. That was the last one. And then, combat resumes. Right? And who knows? It depends on if Nancy will blink. The immediate backlash from that, the first couple days of it, right? Maybe even the first week of it, she's going to take a lot of shit. Her and Chuck both are going to take a lot of shit. And the more they try and play it off like, no, we're really the ones winning here, it ain't gonna work. But if they turn a blind eye to the hate and say, look, we're the ones winning here, and really dig their heels in, then I think that before it even gets to a full pay week being gone, like before people even miss one check, he's going to be like, alright, look, I'm going to sign a funding bill, I'm going to fund the goddamn government, we're going to get this shit done with, I'm going to declare my emergency, I'm going to get my fucking money, I'm going to build my fucking wall, and you can suck a dick. Right? And there you go. Kicks off the nuclear option. And what are they going to do? Throw it into courts. And then maybe it goes up as high as the Supreme Court. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that this is a tactical withdrawal. You remember Braveheart? Remember Braveheart? I think it was the first war. Wallace comes in, right? He goes out, picks a fight. He'll go pick a fight, right? And he goes up, tells him to kiss his arse, and then they leave, and he comes back, and he tells all of the earls, he says, when things get really fucked up, retreat and make sure they see you doing it. Remember? You remember? And fucking, they retreated. All the heavy horse, they all left. And then, you know, send in the whole infantry, man. We're all good. And then they rode around behind them and fucking destroyed them from 2 fronts. The old hammer and anvil, they calls it, right? The horse act as the hammer, and the infantry that's decimated their heavy horse, right, with those lances, and then the other forces. Like, this is all, you know, the first shutdown. That's the ground forces, and it has destroyed the cavalry. They threw everything at this fucking shutdown, and a lot of it stuck to Trump. Not enough. It's 50-50 now. And then the magnanimous Trump, right? He withdraws his forces and he bestows upon the people the money that they deserve, because it is wrong to make them suffer. Right? So there goes the horse, and everybody sees it happening. So now Nancy and Chuck, they're going to fucking throw their shit all at the wall. And then when the next shutdown comes around, they're going to be pinned. They're going to be pinned between the first shutdown, which is no longer going to matter, that they're still going to be harping on, when the second shutdown smashes into their backs. Braveheart, man. Solving the riddle of today's politics. How is it all working? But mark my words. That's what's going to happen. And Donald Trump's going to get his fucking wall. Like, because ultimately that's his job. To protect the American people. And there's another caravan on the way, man. And they're gonna meet work crews that are gonna be like, nope, nothing can't come through here, man. We're working, building a big old wall. So there you go. What are you gonna do? That's what's going on. It's happening with the shutdown. The shutdown is now over. Now we go into night has fallen. All the troops have withdrawn, right? But we're going to take back up in the morning. 3 weeks from now. God damn it. But, like, ultimately, my first thought about this was, I was like, you know what a goddamn wasted effort. Just wasted effort. To do all that shit, to fucking put off all, just, ugh. And I was pissed about it, and then I started to really run through the possibilities in my mind of what I think is going to wind up happening. And I'm like, meh, no, that's a good first move. That's a good opening move, right? I mean, we're pretty deep into the end game at this point. We're almost done. This is almost over with, right? It's going to drag on for a while, but the wall's going to start getting built. And once the ball is rolling there, it's going to be tough to make it stop. So they're probably going to hammer out as much of it as they possibly can as possible. Because then once it's built, it's going to be like, well, we're not going to tear it down. You know, so what are you going to do? But, yeah, there you go. We're getting a wall, folks. Yay!